All right, B. Who are you and what's your game?
What's he up to, I wonder? Come on, lads, he's on the run. He's in my sight.
Well, if it isn't my dear old chum, Mr. Disraeli. Now, Prime Minister, which of your friends is about to stab you in the back?
That's far too close. Stop! Keep out of it. This is official business. Come on, out you come. Let's put an end to all this. Hey, anything you want? What are you up to? Nothing good, I wager.
Cut off from our own lines, you see. Now, a lesser commander.
Well, if it isn't my dear old chum, Mr. Disraeli. Now, Prime Minister, which of your friends is about to stab you in the back?
The Corrupt Practices Bill is a vital step in reforming our government. If the majority...
Alongside the ridge, which led directly to their unsupported left flank. And so, I ordered a detachment of my horse to circle round. Launch a surprise
If the
attack
majority
and
party is
cut the
allowed to
Russians off
dictate
at
the
the
results
knees.
of contested elections, we can scarcely call ourselves free.
Oh, yes.
If we yield up our rights bit by bit to the courts, we can scarcely call ourselves free, sir.
This is so like you, Gladstone. You would rather throw your body upon the gears of progress than surrender one iota of power.
By God, Disraeli, you are a fool.
Sod it up!
I'll not stand idly by and watch you drag parliamentary privilege through the muck.
No, certainly not. You'd rather return us to the yoke of tyranny? Perhaps while we're at it, Mr. Gladstone, we could repeal Magna Carta and return the crown to the bloody Stuarts!
How dare you, sir? Merely because I do not wish to see government placed in the hands of judges who make these slanderous actions.
Well, if it isn't my dear old chum, Mr. Disraeli. Now, Prime Minister, which of your friends is about to stab you in the back?
The Corrupt Practices Bill is a vital step in reforming our government. If the majority party is allowed to dictate the results of contested elections, we can scarcely call ourselves free.
If we yield up our rights bit by bit to the courts, we can scarcely call ourselves free, sir.
This is so like you, Gladstone.
Keep an eye on them.
You would rather throw your body
I'm
up on the
gonna
gears of
teach you a
progress
lesson.
than surrender one.
So the Russians thought they had us cut off from our own
Well, if it isn't my dear old chum, Mr. Disraeli. Now, Prime Minister, which of your friends is about to stab you in the back?
The Corrupt Practices Bill is a vital step in reforming our government. If the majority party is allowed to dictate the results of contested elections, we can scarcely call ourselves free.
If we yield up our rights bit by bit to the courts, we can scarcely call ourselves free.
So like you, Gladstone.
So the Russians thought they had us cut off from our own lines, you see. Now, a lesser commander should have thrown his hands up and surrendered. Mediocre one, gallantly thrown his own...
Well, if it isn't my dear old chum, Mr. Disraeli. Now, Prime Minister, which of your friends is about
The
to stab
Corrupt
you in the
Practices
back?
Bill is a vital step in reforming our
What the
government.
Russians did not know
If the majority
was that
party is allowed to
there was
dictate
a
the results of
small
contested elections, we can
alongside
scarcely
the ridge,
call
which led
ourselves free.
directly to their unsupported
If we
left
yield up
flank.
our rights bit by bit to the courts, we can scarcely call ourselves free, sir.
This is so like you,
Launched
Gladstone.
a surprise attack.
You
and
would
cut the
rather
Valley
throw
Russians
your
off
body
their
upon the
knees.
gears of progress than surrender one iota of power.
By God, Disraeli, you are a fool! I'll not stand idly by and watch
That
you
is
drag
precisely
parliamentary
the
privilege
word
through
I
the
used
muck.
to describe it in
No,
dispatches.
certainly not. You'd rather return us to the yoke of tyranny.
Only see fit to
Perhaps
recognize
while
it.
we're at it, Mr. Gladstone,
Perhaps
we
with
could
Victoria
repeal
Cross.
Magna Carta and return the crown to the bloody
Certain it would
Stuarts.
provide a much-needed
How
boost to
dare
our
you,
social
sir.
morale. Eh?
Merely because I do not wish to see government placed in the hands of judges, you would make these slanderous accusations? I'll not stand for it.
Then I shall obviate the requirement. Good evening, sir.
Whatever shall I do?
B, I presume. Pleasure to meet you. B.
B! My name's Herbert!
And why are you following the Prime Minister?
It's just the job, sir! Some old bloke paid me to...
Smug bastard.
Destroy! Bloody hell! Where'd you come from?
Well, I was born in Crawley, but that's by the by. Who are you working for?
I never got his name. Old chap, big moustache, wore some kind of uniform. Who's ours, maybe?
What's his game?
Please, you'll kill me.
And a 3-story drop will shatter your legs and send you to the workhouse. Difference is you can run from him.
Tomorrow! My lads are going to attack the Prime Minister's carriage on the way to Parliament.
Perfect.
Enough! Enough! I'm done, all right? I'm fucking done! No more, yeah?
Walk on, stupid nag.
Let's go. Steady on. Doing fine, girl. That's a girl.
Need help survive? Please make sure to come again.
Mr. Fry, how's your sister?
So much for the house call. find a way into that carriage.
What's the meaning of this? Who the devil are you?
Prime Minister, I'm your new bodyguard, Jacob Fry.
I wasn't informed of any new bodyguard. Who's your commanding officer?
Let the boy speak, Dizzy.
Madam, apologies. But we've learned of a threat on your life. And the Met thought it best to move quickly.
Threat? What sort of threat?
That sort. If you excuse me a moment.
Where'd they come from? Come on, lads.
What's all this?
Not so fast, Your Excellency. Hey! Get back here with that Prime Minister! Here with that Prime Minister! Everyone all right?
We seem to have come through unscathed. You have our thanks, Mr. Fry.
It was Gladstone. I bet my life on it. This is perfectly in keeping with his distinct lack of character. Show yourself, Gladstone! Show yourself, you feckless mucksnipe!
And he's hardly going to be in the van with a cudgel, Dizzy.
Damn Gladstone! That bloody man! He will pay for this!
Thank you. What do you intend to do about Gladstone, young man?
I assure you, Madam, Gladstone is innocent in this.
But he tried to kill my husband.
Well, we'll look into Gladstone. Perhaps you can help me with another inquiry, Madam. A gentleman with ties to Parliament, older, wears cavalry uniforms and has a large mustache.
You seem like a rough and ready sort of fellow, Mr. Fry.
Well, yes I am, actually.
And are you familiar with the poorer districts of our city?
Roughly.
Wonderful. As it happens, I've been eager to tour the Devil's Acre. If you were to escort me, I'd be happy to assist you in your inquiry.
That strikes me as a dangerous idea.
Then it's settled. Come back here to Downing Street tomorrow night, 8 o'clock sharp. Good day, Mr. Fry.
But I...
Good